Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
Must one kosher a water urn or electric water boiler for Pesach, or may one use the one that he uses throughout the year without doing anything to it? So seemingly one may say that a water urn comes in no contact with chametz. You don't boil pasta inside your water urn. It's simply made for par of water. So why on earth would a water urn require koshering? Simply wash it and clean it well and go ahead and use it for Pesach as well, as is the law by all vessels that were never used with hot chametz. And certainly if it wasn't even used with chametz at all, not even cold. However, nonetheless, water urns are to be koshered or alternatively purchased new for the sake of Pesach, and every Pesach you use your new water urn that you purchased just for Pesach. What is the reason behind this very strange, seeming puzzling directive? People may not notice, but there are several ways that a water urn can come into contact with chametz, and not only chametz, but hot chametz, and absorb the taste of chametz and require koshering. This can occur in the following situations. You place the urn down while hot onto chametz. In such a case, the urn absorbs chametz. Or the urn was washed in a sink together with hot chametz. Or you left the urn in a sink soaking with other dishes of chametz for 24 hours. Or you made yourself an instant noodle soup directly from the urn, meaning you poured from the urn into the instant noodles, hence creating a concept called nitzuk chibur, of which on Pesach we are accustomed to be machmir, and it once again should be kosher due to that. The same would apply if you're pouring leftover hot water from the urn into a sink, and in the sink you have chametz. In all those cases we have the concept of nitzuk chibur, which can transfer chametz into the pot, at the very least regarding the lechatchila minhag regarding Pesach. Even though regarding the rest of the year we're not necessarily particular on this matter. Another possibility that commonly occurs is that you use the urn, such as an electric urn, to heat up chametz food, such as you place challah or bread on top of it on Shabbos to heat up. In all these cases, it absorbs from the chametz as explained in the Poskim, and thus requires koshering either from the letter of the law or due to custom. Even if you're certain that everything we just listed did not take place with your urn, you never placed it down onto a chametz surface, you never washed it in your sink with hot chametz, you never left it soaking in your sink for 24 hours, you never poured from it onto hot chametz or into the sink that has chametz inside, and you never heated bread on top of it, nonetheless the custom is still to kosher such vessels. And the reason is because it's difficult to properly ascertain that in truth it was kept segregated from chametz properly. So is the final ruling of the Alter Rebbe in 451 halacha 21 and in 451-46 that we do suspect for chametz even when we don't have evidence that it actually occurred. Thus, to summarize, a water urn, whether electric or non-electric, is to be koshered for it to be used on Pesach. At times this is required from the letter of the law, while at times it's required just to a minhag, that we accept it upon ourselves due to the chumrah of Pesach. How is it koshered? Well, by a non-electric metal urn. Very simple. You do hagala. You place it into boiling water just like you kosher any other vessel. If, however, it's electric, then doing so may destroy the urn, and you may not want to take the chance, and therefore you may want to purchase a new urn for the sake of Pesach. Another option is to boil up water up to the very top of the urn, such as an electric urn, and then place a red hot stone or other heavy hot item into the water, hence causing the boiling water to spill over and do this form of koshering of hagala. Whatever the case, in all cases, one should beware to remove the hardened calcium from the urn before koshering. And all the above is only lichatchila. B'diavad, if someone did not kosher the water urn and already used it for hot water on Pesach, and now is asking, Rabbi, is my food kosher that I poured hot water from my chametz urn into it, as I didn't know it should be kosher? The answer is everything's kosher. This is only lichatchila that we require it to be koshered before use. As b'diavad, we always follow what's called roiv tashmishay, and since majority of its usage was not for hot chametz, therefore everything is permitted.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.